Let's go to Michael in Ogden, first-time caller. Michael, you're on Heart of the Matter. Michael? Hi, Michael.
Hey, is this Shawn?
This is Shawn.
Okay, Shawn, I want to make a quick comment, and I've got a quick question, and then I'll get off and let you answer.
Okay.
I would like to know, first off, what you just mentioned a few moments ago about God, what the Mormons, what the LDS members believe. I'm born again. I've got your book. But as far as God had a father, and you can't find a source. But really, you can't find a source for the one true God either. I mean, I'll say that.
Yeah.
The one true God, there is no source. You'll go crazy if you try to figure out who made God.
Right.
Because he's self-existent. But I was going to say, my question is this. Do you believe, generally speaking, that LDS, because Gordon Hinckley, one of his famous phrases was, each according to their own understanding. Do you believe that LDS members can go to quote-unquote heaven, the true heaven? And then the comment I wanted to make is, do you think this is just a coincidence? I think there's something to this. In the state of Utah, per capita, you know this already. They're the leading per capita antidepressants, bankruptcy, trying to keep up with the Joneses, I guess, because it shows in the LDS Church, that shows a sign of, God's proud of us, we're doing good. And methamphetamines, all these things. And then I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I hope I don't offend anybody, but autism, early in the church, there were a lot of intermarriages, very close cousins that were marrying one another.
Huh.
And I was reading something on the web that said that could have something to do with it.
Interesting. I haven't read anything about autism. I certainly I've heard with meth use, especially in Ogden, and I've definitely heard about antidepressants and porn use in Utah. All those things I've heard of, and I believe it's just an exact product of a legalistic system. Yeah.
Yes, I completely agree. So I want your opinion on that. And then about the heaven thing. And then, and then the other thing, then I promise I'll get off right now. Give me 10 seconds and I'm off and let someone else talk. But about the heaven deal, about that, and I'll let you answer that. And the other one, because you got a good mind, you'll remember. When Joseph was supposedly, he was screaming out because he was a Mason,
Yeah.
He was screaming out, but he had revealed a lot of secrets, like, what was it, 2 weeks after he became third-degree Mason,
right.
He started endowing him, he started the temple endowments.
Yeah.
The temple rituals, which were taken basically from Masonry. Well, he wasn't supposed to do that, and back then they took it really seriously.
Right.
The oath that we will kill you.
Right.
They say that a lot of the people were actually Masons. And so I'll get off the phone and I'll let you answer these two things, okay?
All right, my friend. Thank you, Michael.
Hang in there, buddy. And I want to visit. Are you in Salt Lake or anything?
Sometimes.
Any churches?
Hey, let's just email me. Maybe we can get together.
Well, I don't know your email.
Yeah, just stay on the phone. The operator will give it to you. Hold on.
Okay, thanks, bud.
All right. He's just full of energy. Now, listen, as far as Mormons going to heaven, the heaven that Christians believe in, absolutely. I completely believe that. And if I'm wrong, I'll let God say, you were wrong, Shawn. And I'll be, okay. But I believe that completely because I know Latter-day Saints who do seek and know Jesus in the way that Christians believe in Jesus. They don't believe a lot of it. In fact, I think the majority don't believe in a lot of what Mormonism teaches. And so I think it's if they have received Jesus as their Lord and Savior, if they have confessed Him with their mouth, if they believe in their heart, if they've been born again and He resides in Him, sure. I believe that there are Baptists and Pentecostals and Islam, yeah. And I believe that there could be Hindus, and I believe there could be all people who are going to go to heaven and surprise the heck out of us because somehow God was able to work in them, okay? So I don't believe in the dogmatism of no, them, yes, them. And I also believe that there are many people in Baptist churches and Pentecostal churches and Christian churches and Mormon churches that aren't going to heaven because they don't have Him. They have not that relationship. And Jesus said, you must be born again. This is a must. And so we talk about those things on the show and other places. You must have Him. And that's the key. I talked to a woman today. I said, all your other things that you deal with in your life, and there are some things in her life, I said, who cares? Do you know Jesus? Is He the Lord of your life? Have you been born again? And well, have you humbled yourself? Have you seen that He is the only way? That's the key to it all, okay? Not Mountain Meadows or all this other stuff. These are just tools we use to get you to think, to then look at the doctrine. But have you been born again?